Hello everyone, this is Mrs. Sokola, Director of Counseling for Cerebral Public Schools. I've created this course planning and scheduling presentation to guide you through the process of selecting and scheduling your courses for the upcoming academic year. I hope to provide you with your options, responsibilities, and steps to create a balanced and meaningful schedule. When and where will you be scheduled? All students will be scheduled during their phys ed classes. If you take a look at the chart at the bottom of the screen, you will see a range of dates for each of the grade levels. You will be scheduled to meet with your school counselor on only one of the dates listed there. The counselors will create the schedule. The master will be sent to your phys ed teacher. It will be emailed to you, and it will not have student names on the list. You will need to find your appointment by identifying your 6-digit school ID. So you will get an email from your counselor, and your phys ed teacher will have the master that they will be sharing with your class. If you are absent on the day of your appointment, no worries. You can email or stop in and see your school counselor, and they will reschedule you. Our main office will develop the master schedule during the first week of July. So all of your requests and all of your teacher recommendations will be dumped into OnCourse all at one time in July. So it does not matter if you are scheduled on the very first date or the very last date. Or in fact, if you're not scheduled till April because you are absent or there is some delay in your scheduling, it is not a problem because all requests will go into the system at the same time. After you meet with your counselor, they will send an email to both you and your parent or guardian with all of the requests that you choose. Please save and keep that email because come August when you receive your schedule, you need to be reminded of what courses you did actually choose. This is the main page of OnCourse Connect where you will begin your scheduling request process. Notice on the left side it says students and the right side guardians. You will need to sign into your student OnCourse Connect account using your school email and password. Make sure you are on the student side. You will not be able to make requests using your guardian's account. Once logged in, you will see the course requests icon on the left-hand side. This will take you to the main course request menu. It is now time for you to choose your electives for next year. This PowerPoint video is a guide that will teach you the online course request feature of OnCourse Connect. The window's open now. The deadline for inputting all of your course choices is February 7th at noon, 12 p.m. If you do not add all of your course requests now, this will delay your scheduling process and may impact the courses you receive next year. Review the course description book, work with your family, and input your choices for next year right away. This PowerPoint video does have our course description book with the listing of courses in it. However, you can search our course catalog using this green Add Course Request button, which will bring you to the database of our school's courses. You can search the catalog 3 ways: typing in a keyword, typing in the department, or just by browsing. This screen shows you the 3 ways that you can browse for courses. At the top, there's a drop-down to show all of the different departments. For example, the music department, the language arts department. On the top right, you will see a search bar, and you can search by keyword. If you know you're interested in taking career development, you can start typing career development into that search bar. And all the way on the right-hand side, you will see a movable bar up and down where you can browse the whole catalog by alphabet. Once you have identified a course that you would like to add, you simply click on the green Add button. When you do, at the bottom, a green bar will show briefly that states Added Request. And then you know that choice has been added. This page shows you all of the courses that you have requested. For example, Intro to Tomorrow's Teachers, Forensic Science, and so on. On this page, you will see in the top left-hand side the total requested credits. So far, 12.5 credits have been added. On the right-hand side, under the credits word, you will see the number of credits each course has. In this case, all of these courses are 2.5, but some of the courses are 5 credits. In addition, in the top right, you will see the green plus sign where you can repeat and add more courses as needed. So you will see all of the course requests you've added, how many credits they have, and the total number of credits you've requested. In addition, your teachers will be making recommendations at the same time that you will be adding requests. You will be able to see all of the courses that your teachers have recommended for you on this request page. If you are looking for a specific recommendation for your teacher, perhaps you're interested in honors, an honors level class, and you do not see it on this page, take the time to meet with and talk to your teacher about the courses you're interested in taking. Next, we will talk about adding alternates. For every elective that you do add in as your course request, you will need to add at least 1 or 2 alternate courses just in case you are not able to get your first choice. Sometimes courses fill up, sometimes they don't fit into the schedule where it's needed. So you will need to choose alternates that you are interested in taking in case you don't get your first choice. Please don't add alternates for courses just to add them because you might get them. And if you add them as an alternate and you get it, you keep it. So looking at the main screen with all of my course requests here, you will first start with the down blue arrow. When you click on that, you will have a drop-down menu. For example, here, looking at career development, it drops down, and again, there's a green plus sign where you will add your alternate. When you do, you will then get a new menu where you will have 3 ways to be able to choose, and in this case, I've added parent-child development as my alternate. You may add more than one alternate to a course, but you must add alternates to each course individually. So that means you need to choose the blue down arrow for each of your courses and add, again, at least 1 or 2 alternates. Please do not list the same course over and over again as an alternate, because you do need a good variety of classes to be able to fill your schedule. Each time you click on Add Alternate, this menu will display, and again, as stated in the last slide, you will have 3 different ways to be able to add alternate classes. It is strongly recommended that you review the course description book ahead of time and make a list of the electives and alternates that you're interested in taking before you sit down and On-Course Connect. The course description book is part of this video. It's part of the quick direction PowerPoint that I will email you, and it can be found on the District Guidance Department website. You will only be able to add alternates for electives. For example, if you are choosing a core subject like Spanish 2, you will not be able to add an alternate for a core class like that. Lastly, there is a note section at the bottom of this page, and you can leave your counselor a note. For example, I'm interested in the STEM Academy. The next few slides show the pages of our course description book. Please review this book carefully. There is very important information in here, as well as all of our courses that are available, core courses and electives, the prerequisites that you need to take each course, and if it's an elective and it counts as a practical or performing art, you will find that listed in the description as well. This chart displays the electives that are only offered to students in grade 9. So 8th grade students will only be able to choose their requests, their electives, from this list. All students in grade 9 will be taking a mandatory elective called Freshman Foundations. That is a half-year, 2.5 credit course, so they will only be able to choose one more elective and then an alternate or two for their first year at the high school. All of these courses do have their descriptions in the course description book, so you will be able to see what all of these courses are like. Students who choose to take our Junior ROTC course will be exempt from taking the Freshman Foundations course, as Junior ROTC is a full year class. This is a list of our counseling staff at the high school, our supervisors and directors, and our high school administration and staff. Please notice that your school counselors have a caseload broken up by last name. This chart lists your coursework graduation requirements as determined by the state of New Jersey. You are required over your 4 years here at the high school to successfully complete 100 credits for graduation. This includes 20 credits or 4 years of language arts, which is your English classes. Mathematics, 15 credits or 3 years, including Algebra 1 and Geometry, and 4-year colleges are looking for Algebra 2. Keep that in mind. 15 credits in science, which includes biology and then 2 more lab-based sciences. 15 credits in social studies, which includes world history, US 1 and US 2. 20 credits in health and phys ed, that means 4 years of successfully completing PE and health. 5 credits in world languages, which is 1 full year. However, 4-year colleges are looking for 2 and 2 years of the same language. 2.5 credits in financial literacy in the social studies department, and then 5 credits in each the visual and performing arts and the 21st century life and careers or career technical ed practical arts. So that's 10 full credits in the arts. That leaves room for additional credits for you to take perhaps a 4th year of math, a 4th year of science, and so on, but for a grand total of 120 credits. This page shows Pathway 1 for your graduation assessment requirement. All students in grade 11 will take the state test, NJGPA, in March of your junior year. There are 2 sections to the test, English and math. Currently, the cut score for both is 725. Take a look at the important note at the bottom. Any junior who begins their senior year still needing an English or math test will be placed in the appropriate remedial course, LAL Skills 12 or Math 404. If you are in either of these 2 classes, you are not permitted to be an early dismissal student. If both of your tests are passed by the start of semester 2, then you can be an early dismissal student for semester 2. This page shows the second and third pathways. Notice the second pathways include the PSATs, SATs, ACTs, and the AccuPlacer. Some of these tests will be given in school, some of them are on the weekend, on Saturdays, and at your cost. But these are the cut scores for all of the Pathway 2 tests that can be used to pass either your English or math graduation test. If semester 2 begins and you are a senior still needing an English or math test for graduation, you can then move to Pathway 3. That is the portfolio appeal. What does that mean? It means that in your remedial class, LAL Skills or Math 404, you will work on assessments right in class. Those assessments will be graded by the teachers and work samples will be collected and sent to the state of New Jersey, where they will evaluate your progress and determine whether or not you are graduation ready. We will be providing you with a good number of Pathway 1 and Pathway 2 tests so that you may not need to move on to Pathway 3. Now you will see the pages of the course description book with all of our courses listed. You can see the title, if the course has a prerequisite, how many credits the course has, whether it's a full year or a 1 semester course, And as I stated in parentheses at the bottom, if it's an elective, whether or not it satisfies your performing art or practical art requirement. We begin with the art department. Next, we have the business department and the computer science department. You will notice that our art electives are listed by levels, 1 through 4. The first level of art classes are our introductory classes and do not require any prerequisites. Please pay attention to the prerequisites listed for each of the art classes when choosing them. This page lists our business department electives. For students interested in pursuing a career in the business field after high school, take a look at our Career Academy in Business listed at the back of our course book. Any senior interested in our co-op or cooperative work experience seminar class, this course allows you to obtain a part-time job outside of school and gain credits as a senior. You would need to be eligible for an early dismissal schedule. On this page, you will see our computer science course offerings. We do also have a Career Academy in Computer Science, which is outlined at the back of the book, and our Family and Consumer Science Department courses. This includes Foods, which is one of our most popular courses and reserved for seniors. The next 2 pages detail our Language Arts Department. All students are required to take and pass 4 full years of English class. The requirements for the different English levels are listed here on this first page, and then we do have a good variety of language arts electives. The next 2 pages include our math department coursework. Students are required to take and pass 3 full years of math, including Algebra 1 and Geometry. Those of you interested in attending a 4-year college after high school, they are requiring students to take and pass Algebra 2 as well. Listed are the descriptions for our remedial coursework. Students who do not obtain cut scores for NJSLA math or the NJGPA math will be placed in remedial math coursework in place of electives. Our Music and Performing Arts Department coursework is listed here. Students are required by the state of New Jersey to take and pass 5 credits of performing arts. As stated before, take a look at each of the course descriptions, and if an elective counts as a practical or performing art, you will see that in parentheses at the end of the description. Phys Ed is also listed on this page. Students are required by the state of New Jersey to take and pass 4 years of health and phys ed. Next up is our science department. Students are required to take and pass 3 full years of science, including biology and 2 other lab-based sciences. We do have a good variety of science electives for students that are interested, as well as 2 STEM academies, biomedical and engineering. Next up is the social studies department. There are 3 core courses here that are required for graduation: World History, US 1, and US 2. In addition, students are required to take and pass a social studies elective called Financial Literacy, a 2.5 credit course. These are our technology department courses. All of them are practical arts, and you do need 5 credits of practical arts for graduation. In our World Language Department, we currently offer Spanish, French, and ASL, which is American Sign Language. Please be aware that currently our American Sign Language is taught online with a live teacher during your class period and a cerebral teacher facilitator in the room. Additional offerings. Seniors have the opportunity to take 1 or 2 virtual courses through an outside provider. They are taken during the school day, but 100% independent on the computer. There are prerequisites for these courses, and seniors again are permitted to take 2. The work-based learning program is recommended by Child Study Team case managers. And then we have our Junior ROTC program. This course is a full-year practical arts course taught by 2 military personnel. There is no requirement to join the military after high school, and there's no pressure to join the military. There are very strict requirements for the Junior ROTC, which includes wearing a uniform once per week and having to follow grooming requirements. Next, we start our career academies. I've been talking about them throughout the video. We start with our Visual Arts Career Academy, which includes our art coursework. Next, we have our Biomedical STEM Academy. All of these academies have very strict year-by-year coursework requirements. At the end of your senior year, your transcript will show that you have completed a career academy. Our academies continue with our Business Academy, which is a CTE accounting track, our STEM Academy in Computer Science, and our STEM Academy in Engineering. Our Future Educators Academy is for any student interested in the careers in education. As part of this academy, students do travel to the other schools within the Sayreville district and are given hands-on experience within the classroom and the schools. Dual enrollment opportunities. Our high school has a partnership with Middlesex College, which offers you the ability to earn college credit for taking approved high school courses. Middlesex approves our teachers and curriculum each summer, and then they provide us with the list of courses that our students can register for and pay the reduced rate of $135 per course. This process is done on the Middlesex website in September of each school year. Students must obtain a C or better in the course to gain college credit. After graduation, you will be able to request a transcript directly from Middlesex College to send to your school to potentially receive transfer credit. There is a fee for the Middlesex transcript. It's a nominal fee. We have been working with Middlesex to add more courses to our approved list to provide our students with the ability to work toward and obtain an associate's degree while attending high school. This program would include taking courses at Middlesex in addition to the dual enrollment courses at our school. Courses must be registered for and paid for at the start of the course. If you have any questions or want more information, see your school counselor. Final reminders. The window to make elective requests is open now. The window will close on February 7th at 12 noon. Sign into Encores using your account, not your parents'. Make sure you add at least 10 credits of first choice electives with a minimum of 1 to 2 alternates for each. And again, remember to make sure that they are classes that you do want to take because you may get them. Pay attention to the prerequisites for each course as well as the graduation requirements and the courses you need to graduate in 4 years. Talk to your teachers about courses you're interested in and the levels you are being recommended for. Courses and levels have prerequisites as well. Attend the Virtual Academy AP Night to learn about our offerings. January 9th, the class code for Google is BFCWDNT. It's a virtual program, 6 p.m. Thursday, January 9th. And lastly, talk to your friends, your family, your teachers, your school counselors about your classes, your interests, your plans, and your future. That concludes our presentation. I hope I provided you with the information to make informed decisions about your academic journey here at the high school and beyond. If you have any questions or need more information, feel free to reach out to your school counselor or me. Have a great day.